So in this video, Chris Cuomo brings on Mariana Atencio to tell us the truth about what's going on in Venezuela. Now, according to the Democratic Party and according to legacy media, we are supposed to be upset, on fire about the fact that Trump went in and snatched up Maduro and his wife. Let's watch this video and see how we feel about it.
American journalist Mariana Atencio joins us now. Thank you very much, my friend, for joining us. I know how much in demand you are, and this is a big moment. You heard my conversation with Guaido, which is, okay, his point is, this is a bad guy. I wanted him gone. I don't care who did it. I don't care how it was happened. Now we have a chance. How widespread do you think is that thought, that it doesn't matter how it happened? Now we have a chance.
Chris, firstly, I want to thank you for the platform, because one of the major criticisms that I have about the mainstream media coverage of the story is the lack of Venezuelan voices on shows. And every time they show anti-Maduro protesters, there's not a single Venezuelan in.
This is true. Every time you watch like the protest of people running around talking about we should be angry about the United States doing this or President Trump doing this, you don't ever see a Venezuelan in the group that's protesting. You see a bunch of, need I say it, YT liberals. In specific, YT liberal women, which by many account will be the death of America.
The crowds of protesters that they're showing. So I commend you for that, my friend. And then in terms of are almost all Venezuelans elated that we got this tyrant out, I would say 99.9%. The 1% is likely Maduro's inner circle, because quite frankly, this is a man that drove our country into the ground. This is a man that terrorized hundreds of thousands of people and led to one of the biggest humanitarian crises and refugee crises in the world. And I was watching your intro in the beginning of the show about why this guy and not other bad actors around the world. Listen, the first main priorities of Trump when he took office, the main three, let's say, domestically, were drugs, immigration, and of course, China. All of them go through Venezuela, if you think about it, even though.
This lady breaks it down like I haven't heard anybody break it down to this date. And I didn't know half the stuff that she says. She's very knowledgeable about Venezuela. So, of course, she lived there, and she actually fled from there because of the fact Maduro became president of Venezuela. And I also didn't know that actually 8 million Venezuelans were displaced when he became president. That's a huge amount of people. So it kind of makes sense why when you watch a lot of the celebrations around the world of the Venezuelan people that were displaced on how they feel about this.
Maduro and Cilia and their inner circle were not the people producing the cocaine. They were the conduit country. They are allowing all of these drugs to leave through Venezuela. None of these bad actors is a 2.5-hour flight from Miami. And then none of these bad actors provoked a crisis of 8 million people literally leaving their home country, me and my family included, which ended up causing a massive migration problem.
And honestly, in my ignorance, I did not know that Venezuela, I don't know why, I never really paid much attention to it, is the fact that Venezuela is only a 4-hour flight from Miami. I had no idea. That's my ignorance of not paying attention to how close that country is to the U.S.
Not only in the United States, but throughout our entire hemisphere. So in that regard, this is kind of like the compounding of reasons as to why Maduro. And then, of course, you have all of these charges, Chris. I'm just itching to see what will come out, because we Venezuelans, I've been covering this government or this regime rather, for the past 15 years. We know that they have imported expired medicine. We know that they have given babies cement that was camouflaged as milk.
Wait, Maduro gave cement to babies in the guise of it being milk? What? What?
We know that they are responsible for the most horrific human rights violations, but that's just what we know. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And we're going to see in this trial in the next year what exactly comes out from Maduro and Celia Flores.
Well, Mariana, as you heard me speaking with Guaido, News Nation's not going to go away. For all the reasons that you mentioned, and some that are yet to be introduced into the dynamic, the place and the people should matter. And as it moves forward, whether you're doing it from here or from there or both, I'm a call away. And you'll have a platform here to make the case.
Hey, thanks for hanging out and watching this video with me. It was a quick video, but very informative. Mariana Atencio knows a lot about what's going on in her country, and she explains concisely it was why people appreciate what Donald Trump did. Now, a lot of people will complain about it, but in the long run, I believe it was the right choice. Thank you for hanging out. See you in the next video.